What's up, guys? It is an early summer day and we are out here on the Thompson River Trail. We're gonna be checking out some stuff on the headwaters of the Thompson. The headwaters has got a lot of really nice waterfalls. I haven't been to these in a long time, so I'll be excited to go back to them. So the first waterfall we'll be seeing today is called High Falls, and it's about 50 to 60 feet tall. And the interesting thing about High Falls is typically the High Falls name is given to whatever waterfall is the tallest waterfall on the river. However, in this case, 50 to 60 feet is definitely not the tallest one. So first little bit of history. Back in the day, Arthur Chucky Joe Huger was a French botanist, poet, and just all-around trailblazer of this Toxaway area of North Carolina. And he explored a lot of this area, documented the different plants, and named a lot of the waterfalls around here. That's a name that's going to be coming up a lot, specifically for the waterfalls that we're gonna see, because he named them. Here she is. This is High Falls. It's interesting because I actually kind of forgot what this waterfall looked like, because last time I was here, it was completely frozen solid. This pool wasn't even here. It was just solid ice. And I think the time before that, it was just blown out in a flood. So I really haven't seen the waterfall under normal conditions. It's kind of interesting how all the water kind of funnels into that crack right there. I'm guessing, but I don't know. I'm assuming this rock right here at one time was probably filling in that crack. And then over time, the water like eroded it, and then it ended up falling in. I don't know, that's just my guess. I could be totally wrong, but really pretty waterfall regardless. So that's it for High Falls. The next waterfall is called Tumblin Fun, and it's actually further upstream. So I'm gonna have to go out, get back up on the trail, and then I'm gonna have to cross over the top of this. This looks like our crossing. Way different than the last time I was here. Last time this was at flood stage, and there was no way that I was standing out here and being dry. By my memory, the water was well up to my waist. Looking back, probably not the smartest thing to do, considering there's like a 50-60 foot drop right over there. So yeah, don't be like me. But good news now is we got normal flows. Water looks pretty shallow, so I'm just gonna find a good spot to cross, and then we're gonna find the tributary of Mill Creek and bushwhack up the Tumblin Fun. Found a little bit of a trail. This is kind of what I remember following up to the falls, but it's a bushwhack regardless, because this trail is definitely not seen a lot of traffic. Ooh, all right, finally made it down to Mill Creek. That was a pretty gnarly bushwhack to get down here, but I'm beat up. But our prize is just around the corner up here, Tumblin Fun Falls. So I'm just gonna wade in the creek up here. I don't feel like going through any more rhododendron. I've been through enough, and plus I still gotta hike out of here. So we're just gonna wade the creek, and Tumblin Fun should be right around the corner. Well, that was not nearly as long as creek wade as I thought, but let me get the wow moment when we come around the corner here to Tumblin Fun Falls. And there it is, peeking through the trees. I can see it. Let's go up there. So this is Tumblin Fun Falls. This main drop is maybe about 60, 70 feet high, and there's actually a few more drops upstream. However, this is about as far as I can go without getting on private property. You can't really see it, but there is actually a house up there behind the trees. And one time I had permission to go up there, and so I was able to see the upper drops, but in my opinion, this is definitely the most spectacular of all the drops on Tumblin Fun Falls. As to how this waterfall got its name, Chucky Joe Huger was sitting down here one day, and he saw some kids playing in the bass here, and he coined a poem, and it says something about Tumblin Fun Falls. I don't know the poem by heart or anything, but I might put it down in the description if you guys want to read it or something. But yeah, evidently kids used to play down here. It's kind of interesting because right now it doesn't look like anyone would be playing down here because there's a bushwhack to get down here. But just goes to show you how much the area's changed over time. All right, that's it for Tumblin Fun Falls. I'm gonna have a bit of a hike out here. I gotta wade the creek and then get up through all the rhododendron, so I'll be a minute. But what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go back, find my car, and hike out. And then there's actually a few more waterfalls back on the Thompson River, not Mill Creek, back on the Thompson, that I'm gonna go check out that I haven't been to in a really long time, but it's just like a 2-minute drive down the road. All right, well, it doesn't look like much. This little tiny pull off is where we go to our next set of waterfalls. We're gonna jump this guardrail, and then we're gonna go see it. We are going to Joe Pack and Vestos Falls on the Thompson River. So I made it to Vestos Falls, and you might be thinking to yourself, that sounds like asbestos, and that's because it does, because nearby, somewhere around here, there used to be an old asbestos mine. That's how this waterfall got its name. Obviously the mine is not around anymore. I know of a few mines in that general direction, but again, they're also shut down. But just some interesting history behind the name of this one. I know for a fact there's another drop above it. I'll have to go up there just because Joe Pack is further upstream. But yeah, this is Vestos Falls. Here's the upper section of Bestos Falls. Sometimes I've heard it called Upper Bestos Falls, but literally the drop for the other one is just right over there. So I don't know, whatever you want to classify it as. It's more of a traditional waterfall. That one's more of a slide, but still really cool, really pretty. This is the last waterfall of the day, Joe Pack Falls. It's about, I don't know, 25, 30 feet tall. This is another Chucky Joe Huger name. He named it. Unfortunately, I have never been able to dig up who exactly Joe Pack is. But, you know, maybe it was a friend or someone that used to, you know, have some significance to the area, but I can't ever turn anything up. But regardless, really nice waterfall, really pretty. It was nice to go back and visit some of this stuff that I haven't seen in years. So I got a creek walk down this a couple miles, so I'll see you in the next one.